So, coach, I'm having problems in my relationship. What do these men want?
Well, they want many things, but fortunate for you, I took the liberty to put it in a new video series. You can catch it on my YouTube channel every Tuesday and Thursdays. And don't forget to comment, like, or subscribe.
All right, coach, let me do that now.
Love, you move too fast for me.
Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Koron Pierre, and if you don't know me, I'm a life coach and your relationship guy. Hopefully, we can work together in the future. Now, this is my second video with this new cool setup. I got the green screen, I got everything popping, and this is a What a Man Wants video. I'm gonna switch to my handy dandy PowerPoint presentation slide. So, in today's episode 27, in the 100 Things a Man Wants video series, today's topic is men want you to let it go and forgive the little things. Now, I know this may come off as dismissive, and some of you may have seen the thumbnail to this video and are expecting me to go off on that. But we don't want to reward lousy behavior, right? However, men will dismiss you inadvertently. And if he's the right guy, he won't even know that he's dismissing you. There's a natural miscommunication between men and women. And we discussed this in the last episode, which was episode 26, which is Men Want You to See the Big Picture. Definitely check that video out. It'll bring some clarity to what I'm talking about in this video, right? And all we're saying in that video is that men think more abstractly, women are more concrete. Check that out. You get some good insight. As far as men wanting you let it go, they want you to let go of things that they consider to be trivial, something that they don't understand. And when they jump into solution mode at the most inappropriate time. So that's what I'm talking about in this video. So before we proceed, let's jump into my disclaimer. I typically bring this out in some of the videos because I want you to understand the type of man I'm talking about. So when we do this 100 video series, uh, detailing the things that men want, we're talking about that right guy, right? The guy who is most likely to dismiss you because he's unaware. It's not intentional. He loves you. He wants to be with you, and he's committed to you to the fullest. He's your husband, your boyfriend, that man that just loves you, right? Now, you also have the wrong guy. Look at this guy. He just looks like the wrong guy. No, we shouldn't stereotype, but I'm just using this image just to prove a point. The wrong guy will dismiss you because you won't give in to his selfish demands. He dismiss you because he already got what he wants. He already got the money. He already got the sex. He already got the whatever. Whatever it is that you bring to the table that he has value that he's exploiting. So we want to be careful with the type of man that you're dealing with. The guy who's not committed to you in terms of monogamous relationship goals, this guy is not the guy for you. If you have trouble qualifying whether or not the guy you're seeing is the right guy, definitely go to koronpia.com. It's in the bottom right corner of the screen. You can get a complimentary checklist, which will help you gain some insight as to how you can qualify men as the right guy for you or not. Let's proceed. The balancing act. So relationships are about balancing. And I'm not asking you to just do things and the man just gets away. That's not the purpose of the series. The purpose of the series is because I find that, I relate more to a female audience. I feel like if I can express some things that men want, this can also help the male-female dynamic. Because if a woman's giving a man what he wants, he will in turn, if he's the right guy, give the woman what she wants. That's what we mean by the balancing act. So let's go. Now, unfortunately, ladies, because you're in a monogamous relationship, there's some things that you just may have to let go of. The first thing I would like to say is the expectation that he has to agree with you all of the time. Certainly, the right guy will definitely have your back during times when it's a testament to his loyalty. That's that goes unwavering. He shouldn't be dismissing you or not agreeing with you when you're in an active conflict with another third party. He should automatically have your back, whether you're right or wrong. Because there's a right time and a wrong time to address someone to let them know, hey, babe, you were wrong. But it's not when you're in the presence of that third party, right? But if it's a simple debate and there's no third party, offending third party or third party that can be considered to be the opposition, then let him have his perspective. I know it might bother you because you feel as though if he loves you, he should just agree with you. And that's cool. But it's okay to have simple disagreements, right? Another example of what I'm saying is the things that really are trivial. Now, I know I'm a man. You're like, what do you mean, Koron? How come you saying that the things that I care about is trivial? No, I'm not saying that a lot of the things that you're saying is trivial. What I am saying is the things that are trivial, you're going to have to let it go. Like a good example would be the fact that some men, maybe even most men, are not as good as multitasking as women are. Like you women can do a lot of things faster, especially around the house. You guys can, you're like machines when it comes to multitasking when compared to a man's ability to multitask. So a good example is if your man, he has a proposal he's working on, and he tells you he's really busy. He has a deadline. He needs to get this proposal done. It's important. It's for his business, right? And while he's working and drafting up a client proposal, you're there talking to him and telling him about your day. And because he's not giving you the time to express yourself because he told you he was busy, you get upset. That's an example of a trivial thing or a small thing that you can let go. Okay? Let go of the small things. Now, that being said, because I'm a fair guy, and this is always going to be an objective criticism or objective commentary, rather, not criticism, there are some things you should stand firm on. Now, when the man jumps into that fix it mode, and we talked about this on episode 9, episode 26. Talked about this on a couple of episodes, but definitely check out episode 9. A man just wants to fix it, including you. It'll give you some insight as to why a man wants to just jump in and fix it. But jumping in and fixing it is cool if a man is dealing with his own situations, but because you're a woman, that's not good enough for you. You actually need him to actually pay attention to the details, be more empathetic, see where you're coming from, instead of just jumping into give solutions, right? So a tip I'm gonna give to you ladies is that have a conversation with your man about this because a lot of men are not even aware that they're doing this. This is a big deal. And if you watch the 2 episodes I told you, they'll give a deep breakdown into that. But he definitely should not be, just jumping in to fix it when he should be empathizing. So another thing that you should definitely stand firm on is when he fails to reason with you because he's stuck in big picture mode. If he's jumping into big picture mode while you're focused on something concrete, yeah, you can't deal with that. I think a man needs to compromise, just like you need to compromise at times too. But with this thing particular, it's important that you guys get on the same page. And sometimes you need to hash out and flesh out the details. And your man should be willing and open to accept that form of communication with you. So You know what? With that being said, I don't like to have these videos run too long. In closing, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you get all your notifications and like the video so more cool people can check out this video. See you next time. That'll be this Thursday for episode 28. And until next time, stay blessed.